Grenada's oath of office change sparks constitutional and political concerns. Recent developments in Grenada have stirred controversy, as the government appears to be moving forward with changing the oath of office from allegiance to King Charles to allegiance to Grenada itself. Such a move, if implemented without following proper constitutional procedures, raises significant legal and democratic questions. According to Grenada's constitution, any alteration to the national oath or fundamental constitutional provisions must be approved through a referendum, requiring at least a two-thirds majority of the electorate. Bypassing this process undermines the constitutional safeguards designed to protect the nation's democratic integrity. Experts and opposition voices have voiced concern that the government's actions may disregard these legal requirements, potentially rendering the change illegal and unconstitutional. Critics argue that this move is more symbolic than substantive, yet it reveals a broader pattern of petty political maneuvers by the current regime. Instead of focusing on pressing issues that deeply affect the daily lives of Grenadians, such as poverty alleviation, healthcare, and economic development, the government seems preoccupied with symbolic gestures that may have limited impact but significant political fallout. In comparison, countries like Australia and Canada, which are constitutional monarchies, continue to swear allegiance to the king as part of their constitutional tradition. These nations recognize the monarch as a constitutional figurehead, emphasizing stability and continuity. Conversely, Grenada's current government appears to be using the oath change as a political statement rather than a genuine constitutional reform. This situation is especially troubling given the state of Grenada's healthcare system. Reports indicate that hospitals are struggling to provide adequate care, leading to preventable deaths and suffering among the population. While health and social issues remain unresolved, the government seems distracted by symbolic acts that could further destabilize the nation's democratic foundations. The move to alter the oath of allegiance without proper constitutional adherence is a dangerous precedent. It raises fears that if such changes can be made unilaterally, others, such as shifts in governance, legal processes, or national policy, may also be susceptible to arbitrary alteration. This could lead to a further erosion of democratic institutions and undermine public trust. In conclusion, Grenada must adhere to its constitutional processes and prioritize addressing the critical issues facing its people. Respect for constitutional procedures ensures stability and democracy, especially in times of political change. The focus should be on improving healthcare, reducing poverty, and strengthening the nation's institutions, rather than on symbolic gestures that may jeopardize the country's democratic future.